What is going on, guys? We are back here today with another video, and today we are hitting a pretty monumentous milestone here. We are hitting 960 days login. So again, I'll showcase you guys what a free-to-play 960-day account looks like. The last time I did one of these, it was in the 600 and I think it was a 690 range actually, so pretty funny because they're almost inverses of each other. But yeah, today we're going to take a look at my roster. I'll showcase what I'm currently working on. We'll have a look at my arena teams, and yeah, and then I'll just finish off with just some brief things on what I'm currently working and hoarding and all that good stuff. But anyways, as you guys can see here in my achievements, 960 days, we got the 6,000 red cores, or sorry, excuse me, 6,000 red stars. And then we've also got a little bit of power cores there. So we're going to go ahead and collect that. And now let's take a look at the roster here. So we'll jump into my roster. And now before we get into what my roster looks like and all that good stuff, I know there's a lot of people that are thinking, whoa, hold on. There's no way this guy is free to play. He's just, he's pulling our leg here. So usually what I like to do is I like to show you guys some proof. So bear with me here. We're going to zoom out of this. And yeah, we are going to just have a look at my, you guys can have a look at my history and my purchases and all that good stuff here. So bear with me here while I try to sort this out. Now we'll go into we'll jump into Safari first, so that way we can view our purchase history. And you guys will have a first-hand look at. I'll show you guys when I first installed the game, that sort of stuff, and then see right here on the front page, you can see that what my recent purchases in the last 90 days. We're not going to look at that. We'll just quickly we'll jump into 2017. And we'll just hit all here because I don't think I have anything too private. Otherwise, if it's private, I'll blurb it out. But yeah, you guys will see here, and boom, December 18th, 2017. That is when I first installed the game. Obviously now it's not. Back then it was Fox Next, but now it's changed to Scopely. But you guys will see that. We had an early release trial for people in specific countries, so Canada, Australia. These guys, we got early testing in, so that's how we were able to install the game early on and kind of beta test it. So that's why it's an early date. Fast forward, I think the game actually came out in March or April, so a lot of us that were the early birds, we got a little bit of an advantage because we were able to get a lot of our characters up to 50. And all that good stuff. I don't think. And I'll just briefly show you guys here. Not paying attention to the apps, but obviously to the prices. And I think I did buy something else that wasn't Marvel Strike Force related, but obviously, yeah, as you guys can see here, it's pretty much straight zeros. I was playing Clash Royale for a little bit there, and you guys will see that there was an in-app purchase. I had an iTunes card. But anyhow, reason why I don't actually put money into the game is because, yeah, I spent a ton of money on the Avengers Alliance game that came back in 2013. And then the game basically just went belly up. And then, yeah, all the money that I put into the game basically thrown into the garbage. So, I mean, yeah, that's the reason why. And, I've just kind of kept that mentality playing MSF. And so far, it's been great. I mean, yeah, hopefully you guys will see that my roster is reflective of a free-to-play account. Anyhow, so that's 2017, and we will just go back into the purchase history here, and I'll just run and show you guys here. So that's 2017. I'll just show you guys briefly the 2018, and I'll do all again here, and then you guys will kind of see what I purchased. So if I bought any purchases, you'll see that like that Clash Royale, it will pop up on the iTunes history. So again, Pokemon Go, yeah, I was pretty H-core into that in 2018, so I did spend money on that. But again, I think that's the only thing I can really come up with here. I was playing Clash Royale and Pogo, and obviously those two games are a little bit now. I've kind of lost interest in that. But yeah, you guys will see there's pretty much a straight zeros. And yeah, we're just gonna head back again. Did my account freeze? What's going on? Okay, no, froze. Okay, okay, purchase history. All right, and now let's go into the 90 days again. We'll go into 2019. And yeah, and I think actually in 2019 I was in Maui, so I did buy. I think it was like a, yeah. Let's see, iCloud storage there. I expanded my storage for a quick little. I had a lot of photos I had to transfer over. I was in Maui, and where was it? Yeah, there we go. The road to Hana. It was a beautiful little road we took, and this guy, GPS tour by Steve. I forgot his name, but it was a really, really handy app. So I mean, if you guys ever go to Hawaii, Maui, definitely worth it. It basically gives you like a 10-hour video, audio towards that road, and it's like a 10-hour drive. So it was pretty nice. But as you guys can see here, still straight zeros. And I think I've kind of made the message clear here. I don't know if I need to go into hidden purchases. I wonder what this is actually. Okay, no, that doesn't really. I didn't even know we had a hidden purchases option. But I'm just gonna finish off here, guys, by going into 2020, and then you guys can see the purchases I've done this year. And I mean, it's gonna be pretty boring because I don't think I made any purchases with COVID going on. It's been pretty boring. So there you guys have it. That's it. So there you guys go. That way, I hope that clarifies any myths or any non-believers that are thinking, whoa, look at this guy's roster. There's no way he is free to play. So hopefully that debuffs anything that you guys are having any thoughts about. And we are just gonna jump back here into the game now. So the game did. We'll just have to reset it because we switched out of it. And normally. It doesn't usually reset, but sometimes it does. It's an old phone sort of thing, maybe. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyhow, so we'll jump back into my roster, and as you guys will see here, this is currently my highest roster. And if you guys are familiar with Dark Dimension 3, you'll know that the orange rings around each character, it also designates that they're tier 15. So kind of what I've been working on. You'll see Phoenix is 7 reds. I did not get lucky with her. I basically leveled her up with my gold red stars that we were giving out. I think we were giving out 200 at one point last year for a boo-boo they had done. And then basically we've been able to work on her. I got her to 5 stars, and then 6 stars, and then basically pushed her to 7. And then, as you can see, the other guys I've basically worked on as well, and I had some lucky reds. Mr. Sinister, same thing, upgraded him in the store. The upgrades have been really nice. And now Ebony Maw, he's the latest addition. I just pushed to 14. It's been super powerful in Arena. Really, really powerful character. Captain Marvel, also really great. I was able to 7-star her pretty easy because her event came out a few years ago and it was pretty awesome. Same with Minerva. Her event was pretty much the same time as Captain Marvel's, so that was really nice. And then it's also nice that they were awarding free Minerva shards the past month or so, so that's been pretty awesome. But yeah, you guys will see here Asgardians. I was working on the Asgardians with Hela and Thor. Carnage, pushed him to 14 as well for Dark Dimension 3. Same with Vulture. Ultron's kind of been left in the dust, but once I think they get red stars on him, that's going to really change things up a bit and hopefully pushes him back into the meta. He's lost a bit of steam since then. And and that's pretty much let's go back up here so you guys can see. Nick Fury's lost a bit of steam as well here. I wanted to bring him to tier 14, but just didn't really feel like he was needed. There's obviously a ton of other characters in global nodes like Colossus, Phoenix, Mr. Sinister. It just ate up those slots so fast. And and as you guys will see here, pretty general stuff here. Just showing off my roster. Obsidian Cole, got to work on him. It's been pretty painful because we keep getting so many characters unleashed and unlocked and released and all that good stuff, and I just haven't had time to level all these guys. The latest obviously has been trying to get Emma and trying to get Beast and Emma. They're pretty much en route, and now we've got Squirrel Girl and the X-Force, and the X-Force is going to be required for Dr. Oct, and oh goodness, yeah. So just a ton of characters to level up. So as you guys can see here, that's my roster. And at this time, I mean, obviously, Dark Dimension 4 has already been announced. So don't start spending and wasting certain characters if you're not sure. At this point, I would just wait and sit and see what they're gonna do for that mode. But you don't want to push like Night Nurse to tier 12. Back in the old days when she was actually pretty good for raids, that's what I did with her. So don't do that. That's what I did. And same with Hawkeye. I was just pushing people up to 12, and now it's just like, wow, what a waste of time and waste of resources. So don't do that, because I mean, If we jump to a character that I actually use quite a bit, I mean, like, you know, for example, Cole, he's not even tier 12, so it sucks. You know, I kind of wasted my resources on that. Same with Hand Sentry. I think I have him as 12 as well. So, yeah, lots of characters in the old days, you know, that we pushed because they used to be the meta, like Sentry, all that good stuff. Anyhow, that's my roster. I'll show you guys my TCP, so you guys can have a look here. That's my profile as Slayer, and total collection power just a bit over 7 mil, and strongest power 499. That's pretty much the arena team that I'm using right now that you guys can see, the 495. And as you guys will see here, as obviously indicated by how many days I've been playing this game, you guys can probably predict that I blitz like crazy, and usually I try to push in the top 2,000, and I usually only push, you know, really high into the top 15 if I know it's at least doable. But now, you know, with the anti-bots getting, you know, kind of banned and stuff, it's been giving us a little bit more opportunity to climb those ladders, so that's been pretty nice. But as you guys will see there, I've touched the arena rank 1 before. That's, you know, that's been doable. It's just you really gotta you just gotta be winning all your matches really well. Or MVP 22 times, that's not too bad actually. And then yeah, like you guys already saw that my current arena rank is 35. So we'll take a look at my arena shard right now. Now it sucks because obviously I've been playing this game for as long as I have been. You know, I'm up against some pretty crazy whales, as you know, probably names you guys are pretty aware of. These two are always pretty much in that same rank. They're always up there, but obviously, you know, other guys you might be more familiar with, and we'll move up here and show you guys. Casino. Where's Casino? No, I don't see him. Okay, well, you guys know Valley. Great content creator as well. Great channel. I'm always, you know, keeping up to date with his updates. Yeah, I don't really see Mo Eliza, aka Mobile Gamer. Same one. He's also in the top 50 range with us. And yeah, I'm not seeing Casino here. Odd. Looking here, staring here. Maybe I missed it. I'll just okay, we'll just go back to the top. Maybe I missed it. That or he, you know, he's playing hide and seek. But anyhow, how am I doing on the arena shard? Well, as you guys can see, I'm rank 35, and you know, being free to play. Obviously, oh, there we go. There's Casino. Okay, so yeah, I think I must have just missed it. I have no idea. Maybe you guys saw it before I did. But anyhow, yeah. So I do play with some of the big boys, and you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Most of the arena teams that we are up against, I mean, it's pretty much Black Order. But you know, if you have sufficient characters like the ones that I have got, it's not too bad. I find that my winning percentage is kind of somewhere in the it's in the 70-80 range, depending on their power. And I mean, we can go in here, and I'll show you guys rank 27. So this is a full Black Order team. So we'll go in here with this team. I find that this is one that's been working well because Invisible Woman protects everybody, and then obviously Phoenix, obvious reasons. Colossus keeps Phoenix alive. Mr. Sinister clones, and yeah, we'll jump in here and I'll just show you guys here what I've been doing. But yeah, no, it's definitely doable if you're free to play. Obviously, the length of duration of the game that I've been at it for definitely gives me an advantage, but that's not to say that you guys can't get there. You just got to be patient, and you just got to hoard like crazy, which I'll show you guys in a little bit after this. So we may or may not win, depending on the RNG. Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck with you as well. So we're going to have single target attacks, so you're going to remove that taunt. And then what you want to do is you want to barrier up, and then you also want to clone Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw is pretty much, you know, he's pretty much the reason why we can get through these battles. So we're going to use his Ebony defense up. And I do apologize. I mean, I can make another video on this if you guys are more interested in arena and climbing up the ladder. But right now, obviously, for you know, time sake, we're just gonna 3x speed this, and we're gonna see if we can just take this down. And I'll try not to comment too much, but Phoenix goes down. Obviously she gets blocked, that's fine. We're stuck with attacking Obsidian because obviously he's got the taunt there. And the important thing here is this, the drain that we get from Ebony Maw, which provides heals. Invisible Woman, barriers up, that protects and also gives us defense up. And now what we want to do is we want to get off Phoenix's ult, and take off the buffs. That's what we want to do. And then after that, if you can land an ebony alt, pretty much GG after that. So problem is, like I said, sometimes RNG isn't in your favor, and sometimes that taunt doesn't come off, and then it becomes hard to take down Obsidian Cull because of the taunt. We're just gonna keep punching Maul, take him out. That's done. Once we get to Black Bolt, pretty much GG. Like I said, once he ults, just does a ton of damage. And should we do a drain? Yeah, we're gonna do a drain here just for damage. That 20% drain is just too good. And all right, so we get to Maul, or sorry, Black Bolt. Sorry. Okay, and as you guys will see here, I mean, it's pretty much at this point not an issue. So obviously, if you got big beefy characters like me, obviously these fights aren't going to be an issue. I've actually punched up quite a bit as well with this team, and I've tried running this team with Maul instead of Mr. Sinister, and I actually end up losing. So the fact is Sinister actually provides the clone, but he also provides heals as well, and I think that's the main difference why he does such a good job. And then we're just gonna auto because Thanos is pretty much garbage without anybody else. Even when he's empowered by himself, he's kind of garbage. So there you guys have it. So winning isn't really the problem. It's just trying to check on this daily and trying to, bash through the teams. And I mean, yeah, everybody's got an Ebony Maul team, and I'm still working on mine. But I mean, obviously, look at these guys. They've got, the VBT. He's got like 7 yellows on all the Mauls. I mean, so clearly that guy, he must have spent quite a bit of money on the game, right? But anyways, we will leave there for arena. So what are we doing for raids? We are, we're doing difficult 3, and looks like we should be able to 60% this. Taserface is leading the crew here. God, I love that name. He just recently returned to our line, so it's been pretty awesome having him back. And we usually do pretty well. We usually smash the 60%. Gamma 4s, I mean, we're pretty much done this one. We're just waiting for... Oh, we're actually... I don't know if we're gonna... Oh, we got 14 minutes. I guess we'll see. Anyways, now let's just have a look at what I'm hoarding right now. So obviously, same dealio. You can see that I'm hoarding a lot of gold and power cores. That's for obvious reasons. We're trying to make sure we can prepare ourselves for whatever updates come, and I usually like to keep ample supplies of power cores just in case, if there's a specific character I want to buy and you want to use those orbs up. Same thing with my Blitz and my Arena credits. You guys will see that I'm hoarding quite a bit on them just because we don't know what's going to happen with Dark Dimension 4, and maybe they'll release more materials like they are with the Blitz. And on top of that, they're also bringing out Dark Dimension 4 materials, so I have no idea how that's going to be released, but we want to be prepared for anything. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I've been hoarding a lot of my orbs as well. So you guys will see like raid orbs. I highly recommend you guys to do that. Just happens to be handy when they have a milestone event or something like that, and then you can basically maximize using the orbs and then getting those points. Arena, same thing. I've been keeping a lot of the credits available just in case they unlock other characters. Obviously with Dr. Oct and the X-Force coming, we're not really sure how they're going to bring out the other X-Force members, so keeping a bunch of raid credits and keeping a bunch of raid credits, and that's why I've got 10,000. It just has it handy, and then that way you're prepared for any situation, right? And with Dark Dimension 4, actually, what I've been doing is I've been actually hoarding the credits as well. So you guys will see up the top right corner there, I got 22,000 War Store credits, and then I've got the 8,525 orbs, the War Store orbs. Yeah, because I don't know what they're gonna do. They might decide to add additional materials to the orbs, or they might have new ones unlocked for the Dark Dimension 4 uniques. So that's kind of what I'm doing. That's kind of what I'm trying to prepare for, and that's kind of if you're free to play, you basically have to play the hoarder approach, and that's what I've been doing pretty much from launch. Trying to spend my gold wisely, spend my power cores wisely, try not to go too frivolous with things, and trying to play smart. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now, and obviously progressing to Dark Dimension 3. So that sort of thing that you guys are already aware of if you've seen some of my other videos. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you guys have any questions or you got any comments you want to make, go for it. But again, this is this is the, I'll just go through one more time here in my roster before we leave. But that way you guys can see what a free-to-play roster looks like. 960 days in, and I mean, it wasn't. I didn't play the game 960 days straight. That's impossible. I did leave for a little bit, and then I came back. But nonetheless, it's a pretty. I'd say it's a pretty decent roster considering it is free to play. And I know I'm not just speaking for myself here, but there's a ton of people that I know that are free to play, and they've got even better rosters than me in a shorter period of time. So I mean, it's my roster isn't like the absolute best, but it's not a bad roster. I usually push pretty. If I want to push top 100 in blitzes, I usually can, and top 2,000 is that's just me coasting. But yeah, for the most part, just keep playing the game, farm the game up, and playing smart and hoarding efficiently, and waiting for certain events. Just being smart with your resources, I think, is the most important part with this game, and trying not to be too greedy. There were times where I was refreshing the store, 50 power cores, in the war store, in the general store, whatever, and I was needing 1 or 2 mini uniques so I can get a character up. And now, it's realizing it now. I could have been smarter, and I could have been not so stupid with trying to do that. I was trying to rush into Dark Dimension 3, obviously, like everybody else has been, and I have no reason to believe that there is a big reward for Dark Dimension 3 other than the fact that you get the materials. But I mean, for goodness sake, like, here, I'll just give you guys an example. Like Trooper, I pushed him all the way to tier 14, but obviously the catalysts that we get are so damn important that it was just a waste of materials. And I mean, yeah, he didn't need any mini uniques, and everyone was so worried about the mini uniques for Dark Dimension 3, but they nobody ever really looked to have calculate, hey, wait a sec, guys, what about the gold? What about the catalysts? What about everything else, right? And I mean, pushing this guy to 75, probably not the best use of my resources, but otherwise, I mean, obviously, if I could do it differently, I should not have done that, and I should have just waited. But it is what it is, and same thing with bringing certain characters like Night Nurse and Hawkeye to tier 12. Probably not the best idea, especially when I don't even have tier 12 on some of my more meta characters like my Black Order. I think Vision's tier 10. Like, Vision's pretty meta for me and my Minerva team, but he's only tier 10. Like, what's Yo-Yo? Oh, whoops. Yo-Yo's what? Okay, she's 11. Let's go. Yeah, he's 11, I guess. Anyways, it's just trying to be smart with your resources, trying to be efficient. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Hopefully you guys have an idea of what a 960-day free-to-play account looks like. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, guys, stay safe and happy gaming.